I'm also really proud to announce our very first ever winner of E20X is here, and he is going to come up and say a little bit about the process for him. He is with Whistle, was with Whistle, which is acquired by Cloudbeds in 2022. He's now a global director of customer growth at Cloudbeds. So successes happen up on this stage. Everyone, please welcome Jonathan Rojas.
Good morning, everyone. Give me a second. Okay, it still works. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Exactly 10 years ago, my co-founder, Chris Hovanesian, and I drove 20 hours from LA to this very stage in Austin, where HITEC was hosted that year. We were building Whistle, a guest messaging platform designed to help hotels directly and instantly communicate with their guests through messaging. We crashed at a La Quinta Inn 8 miles from the venue. We pitched an idea. Whistle was barely a company. No funding, no polish, just a prototype and a handful of early customers, and a belief that hospitality was ready for a new kind of guest experience. We were one of the only startups that year that wasn't from Texas or Capital Factory, who was the main startup sourcing partner for the competition that year. The room was meant to hold 80 people, as Lyle stated. There were over 100 crammed in, a line of people listening out the door. I was nervous. I remember thinking, why are this many people here? For us? That day, we pitched Whistle by making some noise. Literally, my co-founder Chris blew that whistle. It was our opening line. And then we said, guests are texting, so why aren't hotels answering? That 4-minute pitch launched a decade-long journey to today. Getting on the E20X stage at HITEC 10 years ago wasn't easy. I cold called Frank Wolf about 10 times, probably emailed them another 20, until finally he forwarded me over to Capital Factory and the E20X team that year, probably just to get me to stop. A fun fact, I didn't have hospitality experience when I first kicked off this company, so I took a front desk job while building Whistle. Nights, weekends, I needed to live the pain that we were going to solve. I was willing to do anything to make Whistle work. After winning E20X that year, it gave us the credibility. Press followed. So did our first real enterprise leads, Caesars, Hilton, Choice Hotels. Then we even kicked off PMS integration conversations, including with a company called Cloudbeds, who many of you may know well. 4 minutes on this stage compressed 5 years of networking. It opened up doors, and it opened up a path for acquisition. Over the next few years, we integrated with over 60 property management systems and scaled from 14 hotels to over 1,000. Cloudbeds, founded by Adam Harris and Richard Castle, was one of our first big integrations. One pandemic-era Zoom call led to another, and in 2022, Cloudbeds made a major acquisition, and Whistle officially became part of Cloudbeds. Today, Whistle for Cloudbeds powers guest messaging across the globe, unifying operations, revenue, marketing solutions together, giving you the power, flexibility, and ease to grow on your own terms. Our exit wasn't the end. As the global director of customer growth at Cloudbeds, I can confidently say it was the beginning of something bigger. I know many of you in the room are trying to make something work, trying to succeed, so I thought I'd offer you these lessons I've carried since the day we first pitched our company on this stage 10 years ago. 1, stand out on purpose. We blew a whistle. Cloudbeds founders used to wear bathrobes at conferences so people would remember them. Great startups grab attention and back it up. 2, never fear rejection. I was blocked by inboxes more than once, but we just kept showing up, kept improving, and never gave up. 3, solve a real pain. Our first MVP didn't look like much, but we solved a real front desk problem, and that mattered more than features or funding at that time. To the founders here today, your journey starts now. If you're building in hospitality, think bold, find partners who back you as much as your product. We were lucky enough to find Cloudbeds, where they don't just acquire tech, they invest in people. They backed my co-founder and I and gave us the runway to continue building inside of Cloudbeds. We were able to amplify what we love doing, and not have to worry about any of the back office or operations. We're able to continue innovating and provide hospitality industry with even better technology today. So to all those founders, I'd love to chat. Whether you have a great idea, a great product, feel free to reach out. Thank you, Lyle and HFTP. Congrats to E20X on 10 years and giving scrappy founders a stage. Did that on purpose. Here's to the next decade of life-changing 4-minute pitches. Good luck to all E20X participants. Thank you.